Many years ago, there was a girl called Beauty. Beauty was the kind of girl that turned heads whenever she walked by. She was tall, light-skinned, and so beautiful that men stammered when they spoke to her, while women hissed in envy. If Beauty alone could cook soup, her mother's pot would never be empty. But Beauty had a big problem. Her beauty was matched only by her laziness and her pride. She lived with her parents in a simple family compound, but she carried herself as if she was the daughter of a king. She would wake up late every morning, stretch like a cat, and stroll lazily to the veranda, while her mates were already fetching water, sweeping their yards, or selling things in the market. And if her mother complained, Beauty would laugh and say, "Mama, don't stress yourself. My hands are not for carrying loads or washing clothes. Very soon, my rich husband will come in a big car to take me away. Am I not beautiful? Am I not still a virgin?" It was this matter of virginity that Beauty carried on her head like a basket of tomatoes. She saw it as her greatest achievement in life. She reminded everybody who cared to listen, and even those who didn't, that she was still untouched. In the salon where women gathered to gossip and braid hair, Beauty always found a way to bring it up. One day, Mama Obinna, the salon owner, was complaining about her drunk husband. From nowhere, Beauty joined the talk. "That is why I am taking my time," she said proudly, crossing her leg. "After all, I am still a virgin. I cannot waste myself on just anybody. My husband must be a rich man who deserves me." The women burst into laughter. One whispered, "Virginity cannot cook soup." Another added, "If beauty and virginity were enough, our daughters would not be learning handwork." But Beauty didn't care. To her, her untouched body and fine face were her golden ticket to a wealthy man's home. The villagers were used to her boasting. Some rolled their eyes, others pitied her parents, who were tired of her arrogance. In Akeley village, a beautiful girl never lacked suitors, and Beauty was no exception. In fact, it seemed almost every eligible bachelor, and even some married men with wandering eyes, had tried their luck. There was Ade, the hard-working farmer, who owned acres of yam barns. One evening, he came with his cap in his hands, eyes shining with sincerity. "Beauty, you know I have always admired you. Come and be my wife. I will care for you." Beauty looked him up and down like a broken chair, then burst into laughter loud enough for the children to hear. "Ade, please shift. Do I look like a woman who will be cooking morning, afternoon, and night? A virgin like me deserves a man who will drive me in a car, not one who will give me blisters in the farm." Poor Ade walked away in shame, while children laughed and mocked him. Then came Obinna, the palm wine tapper. He was cheerful, well-liked, and always supplied sweet wine during festivals. One Sunday after church, he stopped Beauty shyly. "My beauty," he said, scratching his head, "I may not be rich, but I will make you happy. Your calabash will never lack palm wine." Beauty rolled her eyes. "Obinna, keep your palm wine for others. I am not your type. I am still untouched and deserve a better man. A man with class, not one who smells of palm wine every day." Obinna's smile faded. He walked away, while Beauty strutted proudly like she had won a prize. One by one, men came and went, mechanics, traders, even young teachers who had just been posted to the village. Beauty dismissed them all, saying they were not good enough. Villagers whispered, "Beauty thinks she is the only virgin in the world. One day, she will overselect herself into old age." Her parents shook their heads whenever another rejected suitor left their compound. They feared their daughter's pride would one day bring disgrace. Then, when people thought she had chased away every good man, a new suitor arrived, one who made even the salon women whisper. His name was Mr. Sam, a young man who had just returned from the city to work in the village hospital. He was tall, well-spoken, humble, and respectful. Mothers wished for him to marry their daughters. Fathers praised his intelligence. Truly, he was the kind of man any wise girl would pray for. And who did he choose? Beauty. Mr. Sam began visiting her family, bringing fruits, provisions, and small gifts for her parents. He took Beauty for walks, speaking gently about his future dreams. For the first time, villagers thought Beauty would finally settle down. But Beauty had other plans. She enjoyed the attention and gifts, but deep down, she thought she still deserved more. One evening, Mr. Sam gathered courage and proposed in front of her parents. "Papa, Mama, I love your daughter. I want to marry her and build a future with her. I promise to care for her and respect this family." Her parents exchanged glances of relief. Finally, a good man. They turned to Beauty. But Beauty cleared her throat, lifted her chin, and said proudly, "Mr. Sam, you are a good man, but you are not enough for me. Yes, you have money, but I am still a virgin, and I deserve someone far greater. My husband must not just be comfortable. He must be very rich, driving the latest car and taking me abroad. I cannot settle for less." Silence fell. Even the lizard on the wall seemed to pause. Mr. Sam smiled sadly, bowed to her parents, and walked away without another word. By the next day, the whole village was buzzing. Beauty had rejected the most eligible bachelor, saying her rigidity deserved a richer man. At the salon, women laughed until their sides ached. "Maybe she is waiting for Dangote's son," one joked. But Beauty didn't care. She strutted like a queen, convinced her destiny was still waiting. Her parents couldn't hold back anymore. That evening, they sat her down. Her father spoke sternly. "Beauty, do you know what you've done? That man is what parents pray for. A doctor, respectful, hard-working. Yet you threw him away like rotten fish." Her mother slapped her thighs in frustration. "Tafiaqua, my daughter, are you all right? Marriage is not about virginity or beauty alone. A woman needs humility, patience, and hard work. Look at you. What do you do from morning till night apart from painting nails and gossiping in that salon?" But Beauty only smiled. "Mama, Papa, you don't understand. Mr. Sam is good, but he is not the best. I am untouched. Do you know what that means? I cannot waste myself on any man. My husband must be a man of high status, who will carry me in SUVs, take me abroad, and treat me like a queen. You will see. One day you will thank me." Her father almost fell from his chair. "SUV? Abroad? Are you a princess? A woman does not build her home with virginity. You bring nothing to the table, yet you keep boasting. Beauty, marriage is not a fashion parade." But Beauty only shrugged, smiling proudly. "Papa, Mama, when I marry into wealth, I will build you a new house." Her parents exchanged hopeless looks. They knew their daughter's pride had blocked her ears. All they could do was pray life would teach her sense. And life did. It happened one afternoon as Beauty strolled lazily along the road, head high. Suddenly, a black SUV slowed down. The tinted glass rolled down and a handsome young man leaned out, well-dressed, smelling of expensive perfume. "Hello, beautiful," he said smoothly. "What's your name?" Beauty's heart raced. This was the man she had been waiting for. "My name is Beauty," she said, tilting her head proudly. The man smiled. "Beautiful name for a beautiful woman. I'm Stanley. I came for a project in this village, but now I feel my project is complete after seeing you." From that day, Stanley and Beauty became close. He visited often, took her on drives, showered her with gifts and sweet words. He told her, "Beauty, you are exactly the kind of woman I've been looking for, untouched, beautiful, worthy of a rich man's love." Those words made Beauty's head swell. She ran home to tell her parents, dancing with excitement. "Papa, Mama, My prayers have been answered. A rich man has come for me. His name is Stanley. He said I am the type of woman every rich man desires. Her parents were not convinced. They asked about his family, his background. Beauty brushed them off. Don't worry. He has invited me to the city to meet his parents. Soon you will see me living my dream. Her father warned her, Beauty, be careful. Marriage is not something you rush into. You rejected good men from this village. Now you want to follow a stranger? We don't know him. Be wise. But Beauty didn't listen. Papa, Mama, you don't understand. Stanley is serious. He told me he wants to marry me. Do you think a rich man will waste his time? Soon the day came. Beauty, dressed in her best lace blouse and wrapper, sprayed so much perfume that even the goat sneezed. She packed a bag and waited. Stanley arrived in his shiny SUV, greeted her parents politely, and assured them, Don't worry, your daughter is safe with me. I will care for her. Her parents were uneasy, but Beauty was excited. She hugged them and waved as she entered the car. The drive started smoothly. Beauty imagined her new life, mansions, designer clothes, city trips. But suddenly, the SUV slowed. Stanley frowned, pretending. Something is wrong with the car. Let me check. He parked by a lonely bush path, stepped out, opened the bonnet, then returned. Shockingly, he pulled a gun. Beauty froze. What are you doing? She stammered. Stanley's smile was gone. His eyes turned cold. Beauty, you're not going to the city. You're going to make me rich. I needed a beautiful, untouched girl for my ritual. You are perfect. Beauty screamed and ran into the bush. Stanley chased her, shouting, You can't escape me. Branches tore her wrapper. Thorns pierced her feet. She stumbled, fell, got up, and kept running. Stanley fired a shot in the air. Birds scattered. Beauty screamed louder. She ran until night fell, then collapsed under a tree, trembling, praying for dawn. For 2 days, she wandered in the bush, hungry, thirsty, weak, her wrapper torn, legs swollen, and face covered in dust and tears. On the 3rd morning, she staggered out of the forest and collapsed on the familiar path to her village. When the villagers saw her, dirty, barefoot, broken, they rushed to call her parents. Mama, Papa, Beauty is back. Her parents ran to her, tears streaming as she cried in their arms. Mama, Papa, Stanley was a ritualist. He wanted to use me, but I escaped. I should have listened to you. The news spread quickly. The villagers gathered, shaking their heads. We warned her. Virginity is not an achievement. Pride goes before a fall. Some laughed, some pitied her, but all agreed Beauty had been humbled. From that day, the story of Beauty, the beautiful but foolish virgin, was told as a lesson. Moral of the story: pride and vanity can blind us to wisdom. Beauty and virginity alone cannot build a home, and chasing wealth blindly can lead destruction. True value lies in humility, character, and wisdom, not appearances. Dear viewers, what lesson did you learn from Beauty's story? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share with your loved ones so they too can learn from this tale. Until next time, goodbye.